All right, I'm Joe. Joe Boy. Joe, not Joe. Well, this is Podcast Dummies. So our podcast partner couldn't make it again, and
I'm Jenny.
Hey.
I'm basically the.
All right, yeah. Let me introduce you.
Make it do the intro.
Yeah. So, anyways, our podcast partner couldn't make it, and the backup also said no. So we have a guest.
Yay!
Don't want to do a podcast with you. That's when we introduce you.
Oh, hi. I'm Jenny. I'm guesting again.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
By popular demand. Oh, my Instagram. J.
Who cares?
Senra.
Who cares? Boo, boo. Now you go. Go ahead.
So back on it again on Keto Poppy, you know?
Yeah, all right. Anyway, yeah, so we have topics this time. This time we have topics. Jenny wanted to open it up because it's about pride, so, right?
Well, I mean, that was kind of racist that I had to open that up.
You said you wanted to.
We're just, we're a fun-loving group, and we're celebrating, it's World Pride, New York, so we're celebrating that.
Hey, firefighters.
And the non-gays, and the people who love gays, and, you know,
equality. Well, I mean, I'm not celebrating anything. I'm fine with it, and it's cool if you are. That's fine. But
the only gays I have a problem with are firefighters.
Why do
the other gays, I'm cool with them.
I mean, I don't think there are any gay firefighters.
There's not one gay firefighter.
I don't think so.
Gay police officers.
They lay... No, there's not. Yeah, there's some.
Point and case.
There's the handcuffs.
Didn't you kiss a guy?
No. What?
What?
No, I never... Why would I do that?
Well, you told me that.
No, we had a talk, right?
Let me tell you something.
Oh, no, hold on. Let's put the story out there before
you said you kissed a guy, and you said it was fine.
It was very cold.
Yeah.
No,
needed the
there was
body warm.
a time
where
I was at a bar,
warmed you up with
and
his
this chick was like... This chick was like, I'll sleep with you if you kiss your fucking buddy. And
that's right. He made out tongues with his friend.
No, they're not tongues.
Gay.
That's called being a wingman.
You should be wearing a rainbow flag.
No, I'm not a firefighter.
The only thing that's not true about that story is that there was a woman in it. I got kissed by a guy, but
how's that any different?
Well, because I didn't do the kissing. It sounds like you really took the reins on that one.
So you're one of those guys like if you're in prison and like you get it inside.
If I was in prison, I would be gay like on day 6. I think.
No, you'd be gay.
It depends on it depends on how long I was in there. If they're like life, I'm gay immediately.
No,
they'd be like he's not even in his clothes yet. It is Pride Month, and that's a big deal because a lot of people post about it.
I also think it's important to realize that if you were going to prison, you might be gay, but he was just gay for free drinks.
No, it's for sex. It's okay. He was in prison.
It's not gay if it's for sex. Is that what
sometimes you gotta take one for the team,
I don't even know what that means, but
all right. So
on that, congratulations to all that.
I would like to say because I just said that like I got kissed by a guy. I did, and also it was like I felt like when it happened, I was like, yeah, no, I completely deserved it because I was in a gay nightclub dancing with gay men, and then he kissed me, and then I was like, where did I make a mistake in this? You know what I mean?
So I had a gay dude buy me Chipotle once. He worked there, and I went there with a girl.
Oh, by the way, this is just a fact.
Did you make out with him for Chipotle?
No, I was ordering my food, and he thought I was cute, so he's like, I'm going to pay for your meal, and I was like, all right. For extra guacamole, I probably would have slept with him.
This is a true Pride story. It was like 3-4 years ago. This girl, she was in a bar. I left my friends and I fell off into this bar. And then this girl was like, came up to me. She was with a group of friends. She's like, if you hang out with me for like an hour, I'll sleep with you. I'll take you to my place and sleep with you.
At Pride.
Yeah, during Pride. She was straight. She was definitely straight. But anyways,
she thought you were gay.
I'm hanging out with.
She definitely thought you were
I'm hanging out with her and her friends.
She was a lesbian trying to make a baby.
She gets a call, and then I hear like I'm sitting with her friends. She stands up, gets a call, and is like, "Oh, well, okay, baby. I'm so sorry." and then her friends go quiet, and then she's just like.
You have to go.
Yeah, you have to go. And I was like, what? Like, she just made up with her boyfriend that she broke up with 20 minutes ago. And she's like, you gotta go. I was like, but you said I could sleep with you. All right, so we gotta go up to a new topic, which is places we wanted to talk about, places we would never go.
We could do I guess it's worldwide.
How about some of the apartments that I'm looking at right now? Because I'm going Crown Heights, Bed-Stuy.
You can't live in Crown Heights. It's insane.
He's like, I'm looking at an apartment in Bed-Stuy. I was like, very nice.
The rooms are amazing, and the prices are amazing.
Amazingly dangerous.
Because you're not going to live there.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's scary. Some places are real scary.
That's great. I mean, you're going to move into a place and you're going to see one of those like cutouts with the tape.
It's like, what's this? Like that's art.
I'm not kidding. On Bushwick Avenue, I looked at an apartment, and I'm inside the place, and it's just a screen of 6 different cameras, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, those are security cams. It's laughable, right?" I'm like, "Not if you're the one looking for an apartment."
Inside.
Yeah. Anyways,
You were saying Massachusetts.
Yeah, places that we don't want to ever go to. We were going to talk about states that I said, hey, Ramos, let's talk about states that we don't like. And he goes, how about Boston?
Fuck Boston.
And I go, so you know that's not a state.
I'm aware it's not a state.
I don't think he was aware.
States are okay, but there's towns in them that, like Chicago, you couldn't pay me to be there. Like they took so many murders last year that like they had a higher body count than Iraq.
Chicago's dangerous.
No, seriously. Like, more people died in Chicago than a fucking war.
I got caught
and that's expected. I'm not going to Chicago.
Why is there so much crime there?
And it's not that fucking big.
Oh, yeah. Good. While we're on... No, let me talk about Chicago. I've been there one time on a layover flight for 1 hour. It was the middle of winter. It was January, like late January. 40 degrees below. The first thing I see is this real fat kid in a big winter coat eating an ice cream cone. Yeah.
He's always running to like fat people, like Walmart.
Just eating an ice cream cone. I was like, I've seen enough, and I never need to go back to that shit.
He was white, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I didn't.
Absolutely.
There's a bunch of white
like the hoodie on with shorts.
And see, the fat part is not what disturbs me about that story. But why is he eating ice cream in the winter? Why not like a hot chocolate?
Well, that was my point, right?
Well, he's fat. Like he wants ice cream. That's probably why he's fat.
Everyone's fat in Chicago. But also, what I wanted to say is, we have a problem with interrupting. So, oops, because when I'm trying to talk, somebody's speaking over me all the time.
You talk all the time.
See what I'm saying? He just did it again. And what I'm saying to you is, oops, because you keep on interrupting me.
That's not part of the topic.
Means oops. Don't do it again.
Yeah.
I will interrupt now, though, because I have to...
A place that you never want to go?
First of all, your new studio is wonderful.
This is a place I never want to go. There's crickets here.
I love what you've done with the place.
I love the interior designing. These made me almost pee my pants when I first saw them. Where did you even find them?
You're not on topic, though.
But I had to...
No.
And then she shits on us for not having a topic.
Places we never go.
You went places that I don't ever go.
Alabama. I'm just gonna start naming Alabama, Kansas, Mississippi.
What about
anything that
the
sounds
Dominican
like
Republic?
Anything that sounds like they're gonna be talking like this, I can circle it and not ever go there.
White people are dying everywhere in the Dominican
There's
Republic.
some continents that I'm like.
I have 2.
Garrett's going to Africa. You could circle that on the map for me.
I wouldn't go back.
To Africa?
No, I have 2 Dominican poppies waiting for me in the DR.
God.
But
and this guy got shot yesterday over there. It's okay, he played for Boston, so like I'm sure he was a Yankee fan.
I hate Boston so much, and a lot of the women that break up with me.
Boston's a great city.
Go there.
That's a topic.
Yeah, I mean it was smart how I went ahead and segue. But that's true. Boston takes all of my loved ones away.
My best friend went to college in Boston, and I thought it was a really fun town when I was young.
Well, you know what's funny about Boston? It's racist
it's a little
and it's
clean
poor.
New York.
So it's so small. It's so racist. It's just full of crackers.
They speak like such assholes.
Their talk is a little weird.
There's no such thing as a hot
It
Boston
is kind of weird.
Yeah,
no, there is.
Yeah, especially on women.
I think he's heard harder.
That's how they say it.
Men a lot, actually, because that's all he seems to be repeating.
Do you want us to cut that out, or do you want us to just keep that bomb?
Yeah, we can keep that.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep that meandering, aimless bomb.
No, fuck Jenny, because we told her to show her tits, so we can maybe get like an extra.
We didn't, because I didn't say, hey, sis, show your tits.
I did have great tits. Can we talk about where did you...
Dude,
did you go into my closet and just grab all the things that you found in my high school closet?
What is this, a fucking Home Improvement Channel episode today?
He went into, every single thing here is from high school, that's been like lodged away somewhere.
All that shit was laying like on the wall. That shit was laying like right there.
That's true. We needed something though because when it was barren, it looked like I was gonna murder them after the episode.
Like that's amazing. There's stuff in it. I wonder what's.
All right, so we're gonna talk about breakups now, and Jenny's trying to skirt away from it. Well. I'm an
expert on the subject.
Man, shut up. You know what? Let's let Jenny talk about breakups.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to interrupt, go ahead.
How's your love life?
I don't. I want to hear what you have
to say. Well, it's interesting that you don't want to, saying how you're in a breakup every month, but I'm in the freshest one. I don't even. Breaking up is so weird now because I don't even know 100% that I've been broken up with because nobody really says it. But like the last thing I heard was, I'll talk to you soon. And then that was like 6 days ago. And the last ex-girlfriend I had that said, I'll talk to you soon, that was like 6 years ago. So it's weird the way it goes now.
Why don't you attempt to communicate?
Because, all right, here's the thing. Because you break up with people. I get broken up with by people. And it's a big difference.
Well, not always.
It's like when you're at a playground when you're a kid, and then the kid with the ball is like, he has to go home. And then he takes his ball, and you're like, give me your ball. That game is over, then I get. But you're the one taking the ball, and then I'm like the one watching you take the ball away.
But the ball's not even hers, and she just takes it anyway. That's Jenny. That's her breakups. Like, that's my ball and I'm taking it.
So I don't even
like our camera.
Sort of what you say is a little bit.
We're also not going to have a video podcast probably.
So he's like, I broke up with my girl, so we got to get the camera back. And I'm like, no.
Shit. That's not your camera.
I was like, hold on, because every time I break up with a girl, they steal all my fucking things.
If you're going to break up with somebody, you take their best thing first. If her best thing is that materialistic wise.
I don't want to take
the camera.
I like my ex-girlfriend. Like, she's beautiful, she's nice. She broke up with me.
Once the word ex is there, no matter how wonderful they are, you have to put fucking Thundercut in front of their name.
Well,
she says she's going to call you back. So wait till that call. Yeah. Maybe she'll ask for the camera. Until then, we're going to keep filming, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's for sure. But yeah, no, I don't sandbag any of my ex-partners, but literally all of my ex-girlfriends hate me so much, and I don't know why.
Yeah, all of mine hate me too.
I treated all of them good.
Probably because you're making out with somebody else the very next day.
Whoa, okay, Jay.
I didn't do that. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Pot.
Yeah.
You're black as
really
fuck.
Skating on that fucking thing.
I know, and I'm being nice, avoiding things.
You're flirting with the
You're turning into a tomato now.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I was mature as fuck. I haven't hooked up with anyone since it happened, and I easily.
Days
ago.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I mean, and still I didn't because I'm like, I don't want to do that, but other people might, right?
When you're young and the person wasn't.
But even if you're not that young, right? Probably not true, right?
No. If the person's significant, you want.
Even if you're like 13 years older than me, probably.
You want to work through stuff. Who's 13 years old?
That shit doesn't work anymore.
What about you? How many times have you been broken up?
This is how my love life goes, right? I break up with somebody, then I get back together, and then I end up on child support. Like, I swear to God, my last 3 breakups, split up, got back together, 3 fucking kids.
By the way, our podcast is constantly breaking up. Since I started this podcast, I've gotten fatter, and people have left me. I don't know if this is good for me. Oh, but our last podcast partner that I think we're breaking up with, my dad goes, where's the Mexican kid? He said that. I was like, he's Colombian. And then my dad goes, same difference. I only ever date the craziest bitches ever. My first...
take a number.
Holy shit. And
but she's into that shit. Like, she likes it.
I'm not into it. Yeah, she's
Yes,
super
you are. That's your type.
I think she might be one of
You're crazy.
I can't even say this. I shouldn't say this. But my first ex-girlfriend... her dad never told her I love you, so she was craziest.
Well, you get codependency right there.
Yeah,
H5 clinger.
That's the thing is, I put too much pressure on people. I think because my mom takes care of me, like crazy. So whenever I'm with anybody, I'm like, mommy.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, bro.
19.
Well, that's what happens when you have 3 kids sign and now you're 19. Oh my God.
You should sign off. By the way, and are we giving merch? You should sign off.
No, we're not giving merch. We fired.
Did we get merch?
We really need to fire.
I can make you some t-shirts. I'll make you some t-shirts.
I think you said you had a guy. What happened?
I do have a guy, but fucking nobody.
Okay.
Just buy me the t-shirts.
Nobody replied.
I'm gonna sign up.
She's the only person that replies. Like, we could have gave her the free t-shirt. We said
I should absolutely get a free t-shirt.
Why don't you sign us off now? Because I said it already.
All right.
Oh my god. Watch how long this takes him.
All right, so all the firefighters in New York are gay, and this has been our podcast. Hey, I'm signing off. This is our podcast for the week. Sign up, subscribe. You know what to do. Donate.